What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is Robinhood episode number 4, and in this one I'm just going to be showing you guys what I'm invested in right now. Today is the 25th of January 2021. It's a Monday, fresh start to the week. A lot of earnings calls coming up this week, and so everyone's anticipating good reports, and so stocks are heading up. At least that's what happened today for the ones I'm invested in for the most part. And so I'm gonna pop it off with the two of the top 3 ones that are ever so popular these past couple weeks. And the first one here is Nokia, and I had just invested in this one. I think it was an hour and a half before the market closed for normal trading hours. And so I bought 14 contracts at $5 calls, 1.22. They don't expire until July 16th. I'm for sure gonna sell it way before that, probably in the next few weeks. I expect it to go up pretty significantly. I think since I started this video, it already went up another penny, and it's 6 o'clock right now PM, so it's only not many investors going in right now either. But as you can see, I'm already up $126. Pretty good for only being in the actual trading for about an hour and a half, and up 8% in that time frame, since contracts don't update until normal trading hours. So I'm probably up a lot more than just this 8%, because it went up 48 cents in the after hours. So the possibilities are endless for Nokia. I'm expecting between $10 to $20 range for the price of the stock. So I wish I would have got more than 14 contracts, but that's all the buying power I had at the time. So we'll just see where that goes for me. Next up, I'm sure you already heard about it, GameStop. Nokia, GameStop, and BlackBerry. Those are the top 3 internet stocks, I guess you could say, that are getting a lot of traction right now. I would say Nokia is like the 3rd less popular one right now, but I feel it's going to start ramping up here in the next week or 2. So that's why I jumped in. BlackBerry, I feel like it's already kind of getting to that point, so I didn't want to jump in kind of late. And GameStop, if you look, I got 2 contracts, but they're puts. I think this bad boy's going downhill pretty soon here. It expires in 2 weeks from now. Not 2 weeks. I think it's next Friday. So I'm thinking by this Friday, it'll already start be doing that downtrend. Everyone's not going to keep pumping it for this long. They're hopefully going to move to Nokia or BlackBerry or something else. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. I'm down $185 pretty much. It's going to be more because it went up $6 or $7 in after hours. So it's really whatever. I'm expecting it to be profitable more towards the end of the week for me. Next up, Kroger. I got 2 very long-term contracts here till 2023, up already 43% overall. Kroger, I feel like it's undervalued for the most part. If you look, it's 52-week highs, $37. We're already at $34. With all this pandemic stuff and people buying at grocery stores, this new strain of the COVID, whatever you want to call it, is coming, and I think Fauci said March is when it's really going to hit us hard in the US. So I just went ahead, long-termed it. I bought this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago though. But yeah, I see good potential for all these grocery stores. Next up, Blue Apron. If you don't know what they are, they're just kind of like HelloFresh, just a food delivery company where they give you the ingredients and you just gotta make it. This was just a random, I didn't even know about Blue Apron really in terms of trading, and I just seen it pop up one day and I was like, you know what, it looks pretty low because when I got it, it was super low. It was close, well, not to, it was about $4 or something around there when I bought it. That was, let's see, I bought it December 31st. And so yeah, it's already at 980. It did a real good day today, up 2.2k pretty much just today. Overall 4.2k. This contract doesn't end until July as well. 15 contracts of it. I mean, I just see it going to the moon. Looking at this 1 month, I mean, you can just see the uptrend, even the 3-month uptrend. Let's not look at the 5-year. But yeah, I just see good potential for it, especially with this new strain if it comes out. Hoping it doesn't, but if it does, people aren't going to want to go to the grocery store or whatever it may be. They want their food delivered to them, and bam, HelloFresh. I mean, not HelloFresh, Blue Apron. That's where they're going to come to. Next up, Intel. Again, this was just a random. I seen it was down pretty hard when I bought it. I was up like $3,000 at one point, but now I'm only up like 1.7. Their earnings made it fail a little bit, as you can see in the 1 week. I was peaking right here. It's when I was my profit was like 3 to 4k, and then it took a little nosedive on itself, but still up. Contract doesn't end until July, as most of mine. I like to do very long term, just so there's wiggle room for me, so I don't lose any of my money. But I'm hoping it rebounds here eventually. Probably won't, but we'll see what happens. Then I got Walmart. Again, Walmart, I feel like it's super undervalued. This is another long-term one. I got 2 contracts, calls for 2023. I'm already up 6%. I forgot when I got this one. It wasn't that long ago. I got it February 6th. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, it doesn't want to show me when I bought it. I think I gotta okay, the 31st. I guess I bought some random ones on the 31st for whatever reason. But same thing as what I said with Kroger. I expect the same thing with Walmart and its grocery game and its online website going to be competing with Amazon. I mean, it's going to take some time for people to understand the online website and the membership and all that stuff, but over time in the next 2 years, I'm pretty sure it'll be banging pretty hard. Next up, Albertsons. So a little funny story, not too funny, but now it's funny because it was a good day for me today. I went pretty big on Albertsons. I bought 100 calls for the 22nd. I mean, for 2022, and I bought this. It was a while back. Well, not that while back. It was like beginning of the month, and so I bought 100 calls of it. And when I did it, it even said like, "There's not that many buyers. Are you sure you want to do it?" I did it anyways because I expect big things from Albertsons. And then, it tied up $7,000 for me for buying that 100 calls at 0.7 average. And so, I just kind of wanted to get out of it. And so I tried to sell it at the same price that I bought it at, all 100 shares of it, or contracts of it. And my dumb self hit buy instead of sell. So then I ended up with 200 contracts of it at that same average of 0.7. And so I was in $14,000 at that point with 200 call contracts for 2022. Yeah, I was pretty sad for a good 30 minutes of my day, just thinking like I might get stuck with this. There's no other buyers. The stock's like barely moving. I mean, I got a year, but like it's barely moving. I could make a lot more money with that 14,000 invested in something else that's more volatile, that'll move around. And so I was down in the dumps for a long time. But just today, it actually, I don't know what happened, but it kind of popped up. As you can see, it went up $1.19 today. It was all the way up to 19.20 or something like that. Yeah, the high was 19.28. And so I was able to sell 140 of my contracts for a good profit. So my average was 0.7 and I sold it at 1.05. And so what ended up happening was I sold 140 contracts to cover that $14,000 cost for the 200. So now this remaining 60 that I have is pretty much house money. So it's like all profit, or if I lose it by 2022, then it's just a break even. So right now I'm literally up $7,080 on Albertsons because of that. And I'm just gonna keep on riding it. My break even is like 25.70. I don't know if it'll get there, but it will get there, but I don't know if it'll get there by 2022. But we'll wait and see. Again, just like Kroger and Walmart, Albertsons expecting the same thing in the grocery game, and they also do the vaccine as well. And so big expectations for them. Next up, Costco. You kind of see a trend here. I'm with like all the damn grocery stocks. This one's not doing too hot for me. I thought I had bought it at its low because it kept on downtrending on me, but apparently not. So I ended up buying 3 different contracts. Well, yeah, 2 different ones, but 3 total calls. And so, yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm down 2.3 grand. Kind of sad, but I know Costco's gonna go up eventually. Like as you can see, for the 1 month, it was popped up at 380, and now we're at 361. But in the 3 month, it was all the way to 390. So I think eventually it'll get there again. I don't know when their earnings is. March 4th. That's a long time. But it's a waiting game for Costco. I'm not gonna take an L on this one because I know it's gonna go up. It's not gonna go down that much longer. And so next up, GE. I don't know why I went on this one honestly, but I had did it earlier in the year, last year, and I made like 3 or 4 grand on it. And so I was like, YOLO, let me buy 10 contracts of it because I got money just sitting here. Obviously I'm down $370, but it doesn't expire till the 22nd. I keep on saying that, till 2022. And my average break even is 11.80 stock price, so it's only got to go up 76 cents. 1 month it was up 11.84, so it's very possible for it to happen here, maybe in the next few months. I'm hoping they do something that Biden likes, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. And then my last one, literally just got in this one today. For whatever reason, I watched Crown Holding. So it's like Crown Royal and all that kind of stuff, the liquor. And I literally bought it in. I think my limit price got hit like right here when it was somewhere around here. I think it was at this dip right here. And I got my 5 contracts, and I'm already up pretty good, 16% today only. And yeah, I got big expectations for this one because, as you can see, it's a 2022 call as well. So, I mean, everyone's, I'm in the tobacco business as my normal job, and tobacco sales and liquor sales have been popping since March, with COVID happening. And so their earnings is coming up February 9th. I mean, in the last quarter, you can see they beat it by quite a bit. And Q4, I expect even more with the holiday season. People are just going to be getting together even though they shouldn't be. And, drinking, having a good time, whatever it may be. And so, Crown Holding, I'm expecting big on this one, just like Nokia. And, yeah, then the rest is just ones that I'm watching, whatever it may be. So that's all I got for today. Nokia, I think it went down. I can't remember what it was at. I think it was like 32 or 33 when I started. But yeah, Nokia, I think that's the one that's going to make me the most money here soon. And also the last one I showed you, Crown, I think that was going to make me good money as well, even in the long term. So if you got any questions or anything about why I picked on the ones that I'm in right now, leave it in the comments below. I kind of tried to explain my thought process, but honestly, half of these are just YOLO. I don't do no research and nothing like that on what I invest in. It's just what I think's happening in the world, and that's why sometimes I be taking an L. But for the most part, I mean, what you've seen in my total return so far, I'm pretty sure I'm up pretty significantly right now compared to the profit and losses at the current time. But yeah, just leave me in the comments below maybe some other ones that I should get into or look at or watch or whatever it may be that you're in or you're looking at and you think it might be good. Because like I said, I just YOLO in whenever I think it's a good idea and a good time to do it. And so yeah, go ahead, like, subscribe if you want, because I'm just gonna keep on posting you guys this kind of content. Give you updates maybe every week. I'll just let you know how it's going. Like today, just today alone, I was up 11 grand, and the last 2 weeks I've been kind of sideways on my investing. Like, I haven't really been moving around very much, and so to be up 11 grand got me in a good mood today. That's why I decided to make this video, because I've been pretty down in the dumps in terms of investing the last couple weeks. So hopefully the rest of the week is good as well. It's not just a Monday thing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.